to welcome in Big League, John McChesney. Look at him. He's ready to rock. And the president and founding member, charter member.
Founding member. Yes.
Jordie Noland joining us as well today, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. So first of all, let's start. Big event coming up in just 6 days, John. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, we're back down at the Avalon, right on 10th and State in Erie for the Revenge Rumble. It's our 5th show back from COVID. We've been breaking records almost every show. There's still tickets available at the door. So it's Saturday night, February 25th, as you can see right there down at the Avalon. Doors open at 6, bells at 7. Front row and second row are actually sold out.
Oh, wow.
But again, there's plenty of third row and more, general admission right at the door. So if you show up anytime between 6 and 7 or after the bell starts, you can get in. We have the Revenge Rumble. There's some of the entrants is RC Dupree. What the Revenge Rumble is very much similar to the WWE Royal Rumble. Every 60 seconds, a new guy comes out. You get eliminated by being thrown over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. And the winner earns a title shot at any time against me, as long as I'm still the champion, which I will be at the end of the night.
I was going to say, there's no doubt.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. But yeah, that's the stakes of the Revenge Rumble. The winner does get a championship match, a world title match against the Revenge champion at any time this year. So it's going to be a big one.
Jordie, I want to bring you in because you've obviously made sure this guy looks good. Right? What's it been like to be with Big League and partner with him?
It has been a true honor, and it has been an incredible time to work with John and be able to be under his wing and be like a protege almost, except I'm not wrestling. I don't want to die. But I know that John will always be the best wrestler in the indie scene in the world.
And this guy's going places. We met over 10 years ago, so this is something isn't new. We met over 10 years ago while he was still in high school. The first thing he said to me was he wanted to be in the wrestling business. So we had to find a way. We've had him be our ring announcer. We've had him be our manager. He's done commentary. He's got some cool things coming up for himself here in March. He's heading down to Atlanta.
Nice.
I have a little more, information on that later.
We'll hold on.
But this guy's going places. So
I'm trying.
You're doing good.
Jordie doing good stuff. All right, let's talk about, you mentioned the fact title matchups. You've got a big one coming up against Jackson Argos.
It's one of my arch nemesis, Jackson Argos. He is a thorn in my side. He's been a thorn in my side in the Pittsburgh area, Cleveland, New York, and especially here in Erie. Now, I've wrestled him before. He got the best of me down in Pittsburgh before, but then a few years ago, prior to COVID, he tried to take me on down at the Avalon the night before Thanksgiving. And he came up unsuccessful. I ran him directly through a door and then pulled him out and pinned him 1, 2, 3. It was wonderful. But Jackson Argos has, he's great, but he has no chance against me in my hometown defending this. I just won this. Revenge has been around for about 5 years, and we've had Wardlow from AEW and Bill Collier and PB Smooth as our champions. And this title, I've won many over the last 21 years of my career, but this one means the most to me because it's a company that I helped start along with a few partners, and we're breaking records every time in Erie, and I just want to represent Revenge to the fullest.
Yeah, coming up in the big Revenge Rumble. We'll take a look at the matchup here with Jackson Argos, some of the graphics that are set for this weekend, and then also a big 5-on-5 tag team match.
The 5-on-5 match is incredible. We'll take a look at the singles match. Yeah, you got Katie Arquette versus Danny Moe. Danny Moe is with her boyfriend Facade. Fans love them. They haven't been here in a while. He goes by the Neon Ninja. They're very colorful and fun to watch. You got the former champ, the guy who I just beat, versus the stuntman Rex Brody. That's going to be a sleeper match right there because Rex Brody's been around for over 20 years, and so is Bill Collier. You wouldn't think, Bill Collier being 6'5", Rex Brody, being a smaller guy, it's going to be awesome. You got 4 of the matches right there. You got Daniel Eads versus Vince Valor, which will be a good one. You got my title match up there. But you were talking about that tag team match. That's going to be a big one. So basically, it is the top wrestlers out of Pittsburgh versus the top wrestlers out of Cleveland.
Okay.
It's, just like Revenge, there's independent wrestling all over. There's promotions in Pittsburgh, in Cleveland, in Buffalo, in Rochester, all over the country. And there's a big promotion in Pittsburgh and a big one in Cleveland. And where better to meet is right in the middle in Erie, PA. So if any fans from the Pittsburgh area or the Cleveland area want to see those two teams, because you won't see that anywhere else. Yeah. You won't see that in those promotions down there or over there. But you will see it here in Revenge, and that's going to be a big one.
Jordie, you're getting set for a big fight. What are you looking forward to in this matchup for Big League here against Jackson Argos? It's going to be a good one.
So let me say first about Revenge. Revenge is the best professional wrestling company on the indie scene today. You will not find any better talent in the entire world than in Revenge Pro Wrestling. What I'm excited for is for John to kick his Rudy Pooty too. But let me tell you that right now, because John has been doing this for 20 years. He knows what he's doing, and Jackson Argus does not. So there you go.
Yep.
John, you talk about it, and Jordie is a great promoter there.
Absolutely.
But if people haven't come out, what can they expect when they're coming out to an event like this?
A great time. I mean, the WWE came to Erie 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they had almost 4,000 people there. And I've been going to almost every single WWE event in Erie for years, and that's one of the biggest crowds they've had in over 20 years. But you don't get to meet the wrestlers. It's over quickly. Here at Revenge, there's an intermission where every single wrestler comes out to sell their own merchandise. So all the kids, all the families can go up and say hi to their favorite wrestler that night. It's just a more family fun atmosphere. It's very affordable. Like I said, tickets are $20, $18, and $15. You can't beat it. It's 3 to 4 hours of just a great time. It's, you know, like I said, we've broken records over the last year. We had almost 700 people there at this event last year. That was the biggest crowd we ever had. So we're hoping to do that again this year. We want to break the Revenge Rumble record from last year.
Hey, let's get it up to 1,000, right? I
Oh,
mean, close to, you know.
Blow
maybe
down the
standing-
doors of the
standing-
Avalon. Yeah. Maybe the place will come crumble into the floor, the ground.
Yeah, all right.
I'm always one step away from the railing. I try to hold myself back.